Welcome to another Spanish workout. I'm here with my friend Akshita, and we're going to practice using the verb ir with other verbs like do, buy, eat. What are you going to eat? What are you going to buy? What are you going to do tomorrow? Things like that. All right, let's get started with our warm-up round. So I'll say the Spanish, you repeat after me. ¿Qué vas a hacer?
¿Qué vas a hacer?
¿Qué vas a hacer?
¿Qué vas a hacer?
What are you going to do? ¿Qué vas a preparar?
¿Qué vas a preparar?
¿Qué vas a comprar?
¿Qué vas a comprar?
¿Qué vas a comer?
¿Qué vas a comer?
¿Qué vas a decir?
¿Qué vas a decir?
What are you going to say? ¿Qué vamos a hacer?
¿Qué vamos a hacer?
¿Qué vamos a comprar?
¿Qué vamos a comprar?
¿Qué vamos a leer?
¿Qué vamos a leer?
What are we going to read? ¿Qué van a decir?
¿Qué van a decir?
What are they going to say? ¿Qué vamos a aprender?
¿Qué vamos a aprender?
¿Qué vamos a comer?
¿Qué vamos a comer?
¿Qué va a decir?
¿Qué va a decir?
What's he going to say? What's she going to say? ¿Qué va a preparar?
¿Qué va a preparar?
¿Qué vamos a hacer hoy?
¿Qué vamos a hacer hoy?
What are we going to do today? ¿Qué vamos a hacer mañana?
¿Qué vamos a hacer mañana?
¿Qué vamos a comprar hoy?
¿Qué vamos a comprar hoy?
¿Qué van a comprar mañana?
¿Qué van a comprar mañana?
What does that mean?
What are they going to do tomorrow? What are they going to buy tomorrow?
Right, what are they going to buy tomorrow? Okay, that was our warm-up. Let's go into it. What are you going to do?
¿Qué vas a hacer?
What are you going to say?
¿Qué vas a decir?
What are you going to buy?
¿Qué vas a comprar?
What are you going to cook?
¿Qué vas a cocinar?
Cocinar. You can also say prepare.
¿Qué vas a preparar?
Same meaning, okay? Let's do that again. What are you going to cook?
¿Qué vas a cocinar?
What are you all going to cook?
¿Qué van a preparar?
Right. Again, what are you going to cook?
¿Qué van a cocinar?
Right. What are they going to prepare?
¿Qué van a preparar?
What are they going to say?
¿Qué van a decir?
What are they going to do?
¿Qué van a hacer?
What are they going to do tomorrow?
¿Qué van a hacer mañana?
Do you know what they're going to do tomorrow? Do you know? How do you say do you know?
Sabemos.
Do you know?
Sabes.
Sabes. So you just add sabes in front of the question. Do you know what they're going to do tomorrow?
¿Sabes qué van a hacer mañana?
Right. Again, do you know what they're going to do tomorrow?
¿Sabes qué van a hacer mañana?
Right. What are we going to learn?
¿Qué vamos a aprender?
What are we going to learn today?
¿Qué vamos a aprender hoy?
Do you know what we're going to learn today?
¿Sabes qué vamos a aprender hoy?
Right. You can also say, ¿sabes lo que vamos a aprender hoy? Meaning is very similar. Again, do you know what we're going to learn today?
¿Sabes lo que vamos a aprender hoy?
Right. What are we going to read?
¿Qué vamos a leer?
Right. What are you going to read?
¿Qué vas a leer?
What's he going to read?
¿Qué va a leer?
What's he going to say?
¿Qué va a decir?
What are you going to say?
¿Qué vas a decir?
What are you going to tell him?
¿Qué vas a decirte?
Tell him.
¿Qué vas a decirle?
Right. Again, what are you going to tell him?
¿Qué vas a decirle?
What are you going to say to him tomorrow?
¿Qué vas a decirle mañana?
Right. What are you going to say to him tomorrow?
¿Qué vas a decirle mañana?
What are you going to say to her tomorrow?
¿Qué vas a decirle mañana?
What are you going to tell them tomorrow?
¿Qué vas a decirles mañana?
Right. One more time. What are you going to tell them tomorrow?
¿Qué vas a decirles mañana?
Do you know what you're going to tell them tomorrow?
¿Sabes qué vas a decirles mañana?
Right. One more time. Do you know what you're going to tell them tomorrow?
¿Sabes qué vas a decirles mañana?
Right. And so when you say it without the lo que, make sure to emphasize the que, because when you say sabes qué vas a decirles mañana, it's almost like you're asking, do you know? Like, what are you going to tell them tomorrow?
Okay.
It's almost like you're asking like two separate questions together. But if you say, sabes lo que vas a decirles, right? There, it's one question. It's, do you know what you're going to tell them, right? And the difference here is if you just say que, the que has an accent, because that's the question word. But if you use lo que, the que there doesn't have an accent, right? So you can think of it as if you use just que, it's almost like you're asking two questions in one. Like, do you know? Like, what are you going to tell them? But if you just use lo que, it's one sentence. Like, do you know what you're going to tell them?
So is lo que like that? What is...
Lo que is like what when it's not a question word.
Right, got it.
Do you know what we're going to do? Like there, what is not a question word. It's like a,
right.
It joins the clauses, right? That's the idea. So let's practice using lo que. Do you know what we're going to do?
¿Sabes lo que hacemos?
Do you know what we're going to do?
Okay, sorry. ¿Sabes lo que vamos a hacer?
Right, one more time. Do you know what we're going to do?
¿Sabes lo que vamos a hacer?
Do you know what we're going to eat?
¿Sabes lo que vamos a comer?
Again, do you know what we're going to eat?
¿Sabes lo que vamos a comer?
Do you know what we're going to buy?
¿Sabes lo que vamos a comprar?
Right. Do you know what we're going to learn?
¿Sabes lo que vamos a aprender?
Do you know what we're going to learn today?
¿Sabes lo que vamos a aprender hoy?
Do you know what we're going to read?
¿Sabes lo que vamos a leer hoy? Oh, leer.
Right. Nice. Do you know what they're going to do?
¿Sabes lo que van a hacer?
Right. Do you know what they're going to do?
¿Sabes lo que van a hacer?
Do you know what they're going to say?
¿Sabes lo que van a decir?
Do you know what they're going to say to us?
¿Sabes lo que van a decirnos?
Right. ¿Sabes lo que van a decirnos?
¿Sabes lo que van a decirnos?
Do you know what they're going to prepare?
¿Sabes lo que van a preparar?
Do you know what they're going to buy?
¿Sabes lo que van a comprar?
Do you know what they're going to buy for us?
¿Sabes lo que van a comprarnos?
Comprarnos. You can also say buy for us.
Comprar para nos.
Para nosotros.
Para nosotros, right.
Do you know what they're going to buy for us?
¿Sabes lo que van a comprar para nosotros?
Do you know what they're going to prepare for us?
¿Sabes lo que van a preparar para nosotros?
Do you know what they're going to prepare for us tomorrow?
¿Sabes lo que van a preparar para nosotros mañana?
Do you know what they're going to prepare for us tomorrow night?
¿Sabes lo que van a preparar para nosotros la noche que viene?
Mañana noche.
Mañana noche.
Tomorrow night,
Okay.
right? ¿Sabes lo que van a preparar para nosotros mañana noche?
¿Sabes lo que van a preparar para nosotros mañana noche?
Great.
Cool.
So we started off with a simple sentence structure, but ended up creating some pretty long sentences. Good job.